Hi, I'm Anna, Head of Client Relations at Vital Briefing, a global media intelligence company based here in Luxembourg. And I'm here with Jean Elia. So Jean, would you like to introduce yourself and tell me what you do?
Yes, of course. I'm Jean Elia. I'm the CEO of Sogelife, one of the leading life insurance companies here in Luxembourg.
Perfect. And I gather that I saw you in a panel earlier about the role of AI in financial services. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah,
Okay.
that's correct.
Okay, and could you tell me, so you were moderating it, what were your takeaways from that panel?
The first thing that we've learned about AI today is that, first of all, it's not something new. It's something that started in the 50s. It became more democratized, so it's accessible to everyone. We learned also that it's not something magical. It is something that could be presented in concrete use cases, and that many companies are implementing it.
Okay.
And the panel encouraged, most of the panelists encouraged the companies, the organizations to put AI in place.
So I believe that AI and digital things are close to your heart because I believe you've written a book about it. Can you tell me a little bit about this book?
Yeah, this book comes from a research I've made 2 years prior to the launching of the book. It's called Leadership of Digital Transformation, and I studied the case of CEOs in the banking industries. And so what I tried to do in the research, whether on the academic part or on the field part, is try to understand what does digital transformation represent to these CEOs that I've interviewed, of more than 21 CEOs, and how could leaders in the financial industry in general could implement or could lead a digital transformation within their organizations.
Right, okay. Were these leaders, the 21 people, were they in Luxembourg? Or?
No, they were all over Europe, and even one in the Czech Republic, in Morocco, in Russia.
Just on interviews with 21 leaders, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And what were the key findings from these 21 leaders?
The key findings were summarized in 5 managerial recommendations that I recommend for these as a guide for leaders to how successfully lead a digital transformation. The first one is that digital transformation is a substitution to the existing. It's not a complement. It's not an add-on to what you do. You have to review the whole thing. Second is that digital transformation strategy is a top-down strategy.
Right.
It means that you cannot start the digital transformation, or you cannot put a strategy based on several initiatives in the company. You have to, the leader has to have a clear vision, and it has to go from the top to the down. And a third is that agile and agility both are important. Agile in the way that you develop IT programs and you lead projects, but agility as a management and also as an organization. The fourth, that digital transformation for the CEO or for the leader is not something that is delegable. It's not something that the leader can delegate. You cannot just appoint a chief technology officer and say, or chief digital transformation officer, and that's it. No, the leader has to be implicated, has to develop a sense of ownership of digital transformation. And the fifth recommendation is that in digital transformation, leadership is key. There is a particular style for leadership of digital transformation. There are certain characteristics that the leader ought to have in order to lead a digital transformation.
What is the main characteristic, you'd say?
For the first, the vision.
Yeah.
Second, the ability.
Yeah. Okay.
And the courage as well. The courage to learn, to adapt, not to learn how to code, and not to code how, but to understand what digital transformation, what are the capabilities of digital technologies.
Okay, thank you. That's very interesting.
Thank you.
So, one last question. How did you find the conference in general today?
Actually, it was very agreeable.
Yeah.
It was very agreeable. I enjoyed our panel and the other panels, but it was really fun.
Yeah. Good. Okay. See you next year.
See you next year. With pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.